When I first started in the hair salon business, I was shy, insecure, and scared to death of the general public. I had an anxiety attack the first time I had to color someone's hair. Thankfully, both my client and the woman I worked for treated me with such civility and compassion that we still laugh about it and we're still connected to this day. I have found that it really is the connections with other people, the soul level connections, that really is what is the gift that comes from just being civil with each other. And there's a civil language that you use when you work with the public, if you want to be successful, like, sure, no problem, we can do that for you. And hairstylists have the ability to touch people, physically, emotionally, energetically. People need to be heard, to feel valued, to feel good about themselves. And there's something about when people sit in our chair and we put our hands on their shoulders, they feel comfortable enough to tell us just about anything. One day, I could have cut the tension in the air with the scissors I was holding in my hand when my client started regurgitating all the sordid details of her cheating husband. And the cheater's sister was seated in the next chair. That was my lesson in Incivility 101. Through the years, there have been many times, especially now, while I'm holding very sharp objects in my hand, that I had to practice the art of civility. The days can be long, people can carry a lot of negativity, but as frustrating as it can be, I try to remember that there is opportunity with every single soul we come in contact with. Thankfully, we do have a lot of fun, adventurous spirits that walk through our door, Patty Olson. We are constantly given the gift to be creative and to get to know someone who may be completely different than us. Of course, realizing we're really not that different at all. We're all part of this wild human adventure, and we all have within us the potential for greatness, to be and do anything we want, if we feel encouraged, supported, and if we believe that we look good. But looking good is one thing. What we're really providing is the ability for them to see more than what they just see in the mirror. As soon as people walk through our door, we often greet them with a snack or drink. We counsel, we comfort, we celebrate, and of course we make them look fabulous. But it's that positive energy that we hope creates a ripple effect to maybe calm some of the incivility that is so prevalent now. In her book, Diana Dameron says, we all have a ripple effect. It's a wonderful tool to be aware of. Just imagine if we were all constantly, consciously aware of that power. In her book, Diana Dameron says, civility is a power that costs absolutely nothing, yet has the power, Civility Unleashed. Civility is a power that costs absolutely nothing, yet transforms people, businesses, and personal relationships. And all of us who work in my salon thankfully understand all of that. And we understand that we have this power to not only create an ambiance and an atmosphere, but a palpable energy that hopefully transfers to our clients so that they can take it out into the world. But to be honest, it's not all rosy and perfect every day. Sometimes you find us just going crazy. Colette's still processing with foils in her hair. Carrie walked in 30 minutes early, and we haven't had lunch yet. But civility and a good sense of humor go a long way in keeping the day rolling. Over the last 35 years, thousands of people have sat in my chair. The most influential and life-changing to me was when a middle-aged man sauntered in one day and nonchalantly said, "Hi, my name is Robin. I'm living with a brain tumor, and it's affecting my motor skills, and I was wondering if I could have someone help keep my hair and beard trimmed up." Fortunately for me, I was the one available that day. So every week for almost 12 years, I was educated, entertained, and fascinated by Dr. James Robin King, a professor of philosophy who also passionately talked about cooking, music, his amazing wife Darian, and their dog Plato. It was such a gift to be able to connect with this incredible human being. What may have started with being civil grew into a deep connection of respect, love, and friendship with him and his family. We often have no idea the impact we may have made on someone's life. They may not remember how good the haircut was, but they will remember how we made them feel. I believe this profession has many branches to reach out and find ways to connect with people. Through all the listening we do, there's so much opportunity in doing what many of us also do, which is talk. You've heard about the 3 forms of communication: telephone, television, telehairdresser. In Buenos Aires, they took advantage of this, and they realized they were having trouble filling the seats to the TEDx talks, so they invited 60 hairdressers to listen to 6 hours of ideas and information. They then sent the hairdressers back to their salons to work on their clients' heads, the inside as much as the outside, to talk about what they learned. In 1 week, the stylists saw over 7,500 clients, which led to raising the TED Talks audience by 70%. That is braiding the community together 1 hair at a time, weaving together all of our complexities. The gifts we all bring to the table are invaluable. Even what may appear to be bizarre or negative, you never know what someone is going through or where they've come from. It may not always be on a grand scale, but I do feel in our profession that we do make a difference. At the end of the day, that is so much more rewarding than the bottom line. I'm very thankful that this profession, my clients, have allowed me to be financially successful, but the financial rewards pale in comparison to the friendships I've made, the lessons I've learned, and the travels I've vicariously taken with them. But the greatest gift has been finding myself through the people I've worked for, the people I've worked with, and all the people who have let me into their lives, simply by opening the door and being civil to another human being. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jayne Moon. So after our first 5 speakers, we will have a 10-minute intermission, and then we'll come back for another 5 wonderful speakers. But